from Duluth, GA. 4:25 p.m. Eastern Time. Good afternoon, everybody. 4:25 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, August 26, 2022. Chad Xavier Harris here, Chad Xavier Films, Chad Xavier Visions, Chad Trades, Chad Xavier Trades here, recording live, reporting live, filming live from Duluth, GA. So we are still trading, right? So let's give you all an update on what happened last night and this morning, because I've already filmed updates this morning. I didn't get a chance to upload them yet. I have to go ahead and upload them. When I upload this one, they'll upload faster on this Wi-Fi. I was outside Wi-Fi. I was outside using Wi-Fi. So the last thing I was saying in like episode 9 or 10, because 8 won't upload. It says it's unreadable. So cool. I have to do 9, and then what 10 would have been 10, I'll make that 8, and then this one would be like 10. So this is like episode 10 right here. This should be like episode 10. You know, I'm at episode 10 version 2. I'm gonna turn 10 into 8. This 8 just disappeared, so it's all good. We do all the episodes. We lost 8. We still have 9 and 10, and so we have another 8. We have a backup 8 now, which was 10, and we have 9. So now this would be episode 10. So basically, to give you the rundown of what happened, like, okay, so Jason sent like $20 in Dogecoin, $10 to his account, $10 to mine. So fast forward, I have Jason's account up, to 30 from 10. So that's a triple, because I had some errors, so I wasn't able to really flip it as fast. But I was able to triple, and they're like, triple is not fast enough for you, boy. And it's like, we'll talk about that later. Maybe that's related to mental illness, because you watch my other videos and it's like I'm talking about how I'm dealing with my own traumas from life, period, right? We all have them. So how I deal with my particular ones, they are different. So how I deal with mine, I'm talking about that to give that kind of, information to people. Just a straight insight. It's not clinical advice at all. I've never seen a therapist. That's my problem. I need one badly. My art was my therapy, and all of you are out there who listen and observe and watch my art, you all are my therapists, actually, who can really speak back and give me your analysis, which you can if you do so in the comments, and feel free to do that. I don't, that's not unwelcome. I'm cool with that. If you have advice to help with something as serious as, mental depression, right? Because it is, we'll talk about that later. This is supposed to be about Forex. So to give you a rundown on, it's just the fact that, you see the videos, I'm talking about stuff like that. And then also then you see me learning how to trade. And it's like, well, it's amazing, first of all, that this person can learn how to trade with the issues that he has in his head. That's amazing. A lot of people with issues in their head might not be able to really commit the time to do that. But I really was on more on some like, yo, this is what I like to see kind of thing. Like this is what, like, one person would be sitting down here with a mental, health issue, and then try to do it. It's like, right? What happened to the computer? It deserved to die. Like, what do you mean? What happened to my money? like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that, like, what? What? That's hilarious. For 4 years, you're gonna go through that? I went through that for 4 years. Now, what that did for me, why I stuck with it for 4 years, besides the obvious reason of the payoff of getting good at the skill, but besides that, it was more so just the fact that I have something that I'm more interested in spending my money on than buying marijuana and lighting it on fire and inhaling smoke is a very mature thing to do, and I should get ready to do that because I'm approaching 30, and I was 27, 28 when I started trading. I was 28 when I first started trading. I was 27 when I first started holding stocks, and and I was 23 when I first held the Bitcoin. So, and I was 15 when I was using Alibaba.com to buy Clear Jordan. So anyway, my approach to it was more like, I have these issues, I have this addiction. By putting my money on the financial markets, I'm simultaneously gaining more control over my addiction than it has over me presently at that moment. And for the last 4 years, I've been weaning my marijuana money, bad habit money. Any bad habit you have, throw that money in the financial markets first, or at least half of it. You drink, smoke, whatever. To cut half of that away, man, and buy stocks related to that substance. Real talk, you're not the only addict out there, I guess not, right? Like, you have a bunch of friends, don't you? So you do it like that, and that's where I was at with it. So it was more like the emotional, spiritual gratification of knowing I'm not as much of an addict as I might have thought, or people might have thought. I can still be redeemed. I smoke because it makes it easier to not have those dark thoughts of just dark thoughts, period, because of the trauma. It's not just thinking about what happened. It's just the fact that something happened and it lingers and follows me. Someone goes to Vietnam and they come back with like a lot of bullshit. I'm sorry to say it. Like your friend, your homeboy Charlie came back with a bunch of bullshit, right? Because he felt like he was sit there for a bunch of bullshit, and it was true. But they believed the news back then, so it is what it is. That's what you get. You thought he was your friend, but haha, he laughed at you while he spit on your grave. Welcome to America. Yeah. Welcome to America, where even Americans can't figure out. Welcome to America, where only the foreigners can figure out how to live the American dream. No, he didn't. Nigga, what? What? What you said? Huh? Make a wish, bitch. So anyway, I'm sorry. Shout out to I'm trying to get his last name. First name is Brent, right? Brent? Is it Brent? I don't think it was Trent. Brent. I had the last name. I just had it. Brent. Branch. Might not have been Brent though, but last name Branch. I have to look at the comment again. But he was commenting to me. He was watching the video, so I want to. If you're watching the video, I would like. It's personal to me. I appreciate that. So, where? All right, you watch the video. You give me suggestions. I make the suggestions. I've been rusty. I've been not on YouTube for 10 years. It's been a long time. I'm back to claim my throne, and my channel is like immaculate right now because it's just raw footage. But look at the substance. Oh, he's talking about this. Oh, he's talking about this. Oh, he's talking. Don't click that one. Oh, he's crying. Oh, he's crying again. Oh, he's crying again. Oh, look at this one. Oh, he was trying to cry for acting, but he couldn't do it. Oh shit, he figured out how to do it. Real talk. I have the video where it's like, yo, I'm trying to make myself cry first so I could be an actor. Okay, boom, made a tear come out this side. Boom, okay, made a tear come out this side, and that was it. And I was like, well, you produce one tear from each eye. Buy yourself a cookie, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not there yet, but it was like it could work, but only for that kind of emotion, the two-tier emotion. That's like comedy. You laughing, a nigga drop one just solo tear from each eye. It's not fake. It's not crocodile. It's like boom, boom. But now you can see it. I get gushing, bro. Gushing, snot, congestion. Ugh. YouTube made the thumbnail, the frame where the snot's hanging from my nose. It's the thumbnail. I didn't do that. I wouldn't have picked that one, man. But when I saw it, I said, damn, that's a good one. Clickbait, mother. You know what I'm saying? Like I go from laughing to crying, crying to laughing. It's like, yes, man. Psychotic energy, man. I don't mean it like that. Damn, sounds horrible. I didn't mean to say energy. I just mean like, but like the energy is psychotic, but it's not like a violent psychotic, but it's just psychotics are there. How many different types of cycles are there? Philosophical debate, anybody? But look, we're trying to stay on topic here and talk about how you lost the money. How'd you lose the money, Chad? Just forget about that and tell me how you lost the money. I lost the money by looking at too many indicators, too many charts. Look here, people. We're gonna have to boil this down really short and sweet. Here's what we learned today to give you a real quick update of everything that happened. All right, Jason sent $20. Boom, 10 to his account, 10 to my account. Okay, I turned his account into $30. I turned my account to maybe about $30 as well, and then close to 60. Maybe just 30, and then Isaiah threw in 140, gave me 20, so that would have threw my 30 into 50, turned my 30 into 50, and I might have made another 10. And then I probably did. So then I had threw more money on there. Yeah, I had some more money thrown on there. So boom, um, I turned that into about 60. Then from there, Isaiah's account was still reflected in the balance, but he wasn't trading yet. So I had to subtract, to figure out how much of it was mine and what my equity was, because his account wasn't building equity, so all the equity was mine. So I had to just subtract what he had in there. So I did that, and then next thing you know, the accounts are like 212. This morning's at like 212, 5, 4, 3 in the morning, 6 in the morning. Counts at 212, 217, 220, right? That's when the Williams R hit, and I didn't see it. I was looking at the RSIs, the RSI 2, the RSI 7, the RSI 5, the RSI 14, the standard one. Looking at the stochastics, waiting for all of them to be topped out, right? Waiting for all of them to be right. It's best to find one indicator that you can look at on every chart and just go by the one indicator. And if you couldn't pick one, you go with the RSI. Just the RSI. Just nothing else but the RSI. Just take everything up. Pick the one indicator, take every other indicator off of those charts. If you want to have indicators on the actual charts with the candles, that's cool. But the way I just set mine up, I just have the Williams R, I have the RVI, the relative vigor index, I have the relative strength index, the RSI 7 and 14. So I just know what the RSIs are. I can see if the RVI is crossed at the top or the bottom. And then I'm just really waiting for the Williams R percentage to be negative 100. And when it says that, that's when I know for the 5-hour and 1-hour chart, for the higher charts, if you're going to look at it on MetaTrader. If not, go to investing.com, because I'm really going to look at it on investing.com as far as the 1-minute chart goes, and the hourly and the 5-hour. But on the MetaTrader 4-hour chart, in the hourly chart, I will look at the Williams R. I'll be looking at the Williams R and all the higher charts on MetaTrader, and then also investing and making the decision off the higher charts on MetaTrader and investing, for the lower charts and any chart, period. So here's what I learned. It was like, okay, I had the $220. I had it set up to where whatever I had of that balance, I threw in 22 trades to sell it, and I did sell it, and I kept selling past the limit, and I'm looking at so much stuff, couldn't figure out when it was like really done, and it was done, and right there it's just gonna start to buy up the rest of the morning and sell back down, of course, and then sell down the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna buy up twice. It's gonna buy from there like 30 something, to 19, 30 something, and then bounce back down to 19 even, right above 19 even, 1906. Then go back up to 1942. Then from there just tank down to 1885, and that's where it just started to buy up to until the market closes. So I'm waiting. So I wanted to talk to you about why the market was closing, and I'm trading again. So basically that 220, had that move been the proper move, had I switched out, got out of and cashed out my 220 and threw all of that back into it in the proper direction of buy, it would have went all the way up to 30 from 1915. So, and I was like, why did you not think that was low enough? You get confused. You're looking at it, you're not realizing, looking at the price, you're not realizing what the price really is. That price is actually the RSI 30 or 70, bro. That's RSI 70 right there, bro. Look at the charts. That's the number right there for the top number. That's the top or bottom number, bro. That's where it's going. So, would have bought that up. That would have brought in 400 easy, added to the 220. Boom, we're at 650. And then I think after that, it went back down. So, we would have been able to do that again. Basically, the whole same move. By that point, we would have been at, $1,000 or more than 1,000, and this would have been like 7, 8 in the morning. Boom, okay. From there, would have went down again. Then we would have went up with it again, all the way to 40 something. Then went down with it, so the 40 something would have turned into a couple thousand, 5,000, 10,000. Ain't no telling. So we're gonna break everything down for y'all, because I've been trading for 4 years straight, but at the same time fighting my weed addiction and sexual trauma, mental issues. So those have been blocked, not so much the weed, because I've been throwing most of that money into the trading at damn near a bit. I was able to cut my smoking down 90%, easy if not more, easy. It's like, whew, I was so proud of myself. It was like, yes, there's hope for you after all, Chad. You're not just some stoner. Like, but nobody understood why you were getting so stoned. Like, bro. But then I started making these videos and talk about it, and then it's like, okay, I would get stoned too if that happened to me. I wouldn't do it either. That was messed up. Like, everybody has messed up stuff happen, but I'm telling you, bro, I was like locked in a room when I was 14, and other minors were in the room, and all of us got like molested, and then we like, they told us to molest each other. So that naturally made me feel my whole life I just don't want to be alive. I just felt bad that I was in that whole situation, and that not only did I get the pain costing me, but the fact that other people had pain costs in that situation and it was going to ripple out through their life too. That was what was killing me. Really, it wasn't just the fact that I went through the shit. I could get over that. That's whatever, okay? But just the actual nature of it, the added stipulation of that, like that kind of situation didn't that's not an automatic part of it. You don't have to have that happen. It's like a crime of robbery and murder. Like you can rob without murder, right? Like that kind of thing. Like that was an added stipulation. It was an added charge. It was an added karmic charge. I take it as a karmic debt from my last life. I believe in my last life I was John Fitzgerald Kennedy Sr. And what I went through as a child sexually would definitely be uh, congruent with karma that he would have to go through. Definitely, definitely. He definitely deserved what happened to me. Definitely. That's how I feel. Right? His reputation with women, he definitely deserved what happened to me. If he would have came back, yeah, what happened to me would have definitely been um, his thing to get. So with those kind of things on my mind, the trading was a blessing. Of course, they hindered the the reasoning, the logic of me not being logical in the chart and doing what I think it is going to do. It teaches you life lessons. Like, oh, you thought it was going to do that. Well, like it thought you looked like a sucker. You feel me? Like it is what it is. So right now it's 4:41. We're just waiting for this 1 minute Williams R to go negative 100 in the green. So go to investing.com and whatever you trade, whatever asset commodity you trade, for example, SAG for this example, I trade silver for now and Ripple XRP. I have Ripple and we'll do a trade for that. We'll do a video for that and stuff. So we're gonna get back in the groove. We were just trading and like messing up and so, whoa, realizing how close we came to $1,000. You know what I'm saying? From basically $10 in my account, and then Isaiah gave me 20, and then I had another 10 in there, so 20, 10, 30, another 10, 40. So from 40 to like, it would have went to 1,000 in like 24 hours, way more than 1,000 by 24 hours. That would have been about 1:30 p.m. So I've been trading for 4 years, and I've been seeing results like this like every day, like every time I trade. Like it just depends on how good I am at that week. It's like okay, my first week trading ever, I was trading Ripple XRP in 2018 in June when Ripple XRP was 64 cents. 64 cents. It was 60 cents, and I bought it up to like 64. Did not know that was RSI 70. Ooh wee, boy, boy, boy. We would have been up about $100,000. We would have made our first multiple millions off of that trade, selling that down all the way to now, 30 cents all the way down. It went down to 11 cents in August of 2020. That's what I'm saying. I know the prices of all of this stuff for the last 4 years. I remember I started trading when silver was like $17, and look at where it's at now, $18. That's what happens. It's a whole 2 4 year rotation of the price. That's all it is, bro. Trust funds too. Them trust funds go from $0 to hundreds of dollars within a few years, and then back and forth. That's how it goes, bro. It's just it takes a minute to get to work, right? It's a commute, right? It's a long commute, bro. What's your problem? Money travels. Took a minute to get there. Shut up. So you know what I'm saying? So to finish up, what happened with the trade? Would have brought in 1,000. Instead, you crashed it. Boom. Okay. So then you crash Isaiah's money too. He's trying to get to Australia, so he has to pay a ticket, $2,700 coming up. Pressure. Okay. You personally, you got to bring in 1,600 to cover the whole rent, just to get everyone off your back, so you can do all this stuff full time. You know what I'm saying? You have to really buy your freedom. You just pay all the rent in your mom's place, and then you can move from there and make sure your mom's good. She's your mom's single, you want to make sure she's good, but you want to move out and back again. You lived in New York by yourself for years. You want to go back to that, bro. You want to go back to that. So and you have this opportunity to make these movies for Netflix. So it's time to branch out and go, go do your thing, bro. Everything happens. Now it's time to go branch out and just make it happen. There's no fear, nothing. God has set everything up for me to win. It's all good. I'm not worried about anything. I'm all good. I'm worried about other people. I shouldn't be, but I still love them and I am. So when I make sure my mom's good, then I'm good. I'm gonna take off, you know. And on top of that, I have to help out Isaiah, like with his trades, not his trades, but like I'll be trading for him too. But he was trading on my account, but me crashing his money again, it got him to get his own account, and that's really what I need because he's the more experienced trader. I'm brand new 4 years. You're 13, 15 years into this, bro. You need practice, get your refining, but you don't really need practice, bro. You need practice, but I'm saying, like, compared to me, I need to practice, and I'm 4 years in. Like, I need the refining and discipline. You got it. You got it. That's why you should have your own account, and I throw you money on your account where you do with mine, and then I can trade my money on your account, and you can trade my money on your account for you, and another account for me as well, because you're the better trader. I'm getting there. I'm your protege. Like you were shaping and molding me into that, you know, um, trader that I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? So to have like let him down because he was like so like upset. He was like, I feel like you don't want to trade. I'm like, bro, like no, it's not like that. It's like it's self discipline issue, bro. It wasn't. It's not like that. Like it was stupidity. You're a better trader. If I just leave your trades alone, you'll make the money and it'll give me time to get myself together. You know what I'm saying? It was like just a rookie year, NC student driver. So but I needed that, to like finally get to the point where like he's let down. So it's like, okay, cool. He's let down now. Everyone's let down. So it's time now. Everyone's let down. No one else can really be let down now. You ready now? Yeah, I'm ready now. Let's get it. Everybody's let down. All right, it's game time. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Everybody's let down. All right, it's game time now. Now they'll never be able to live it down. I hope they kept the words soft and sweet. Like real shit. Like, oh, it's game time now. Everyone's let down. Boom. Now I know how everybody really feels. Now we can really make it. I just need to know how you niggas really felt first. That's all. Real talk. That was always my issue with life. Like for years, this whole journey. It was like, damn, I need to know. I need to know before I make $1 billion. I need to know who really fucks with me. So if I had to go 10, 15 years without like the success they thought I should have had by now for me to finally see what they really think, yes. Now we can make $1 billion, bitch. That's called chess. It was nasty how I waited that long to get that about you. Ugh. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna seem like as soon as you made it obvious how you really felt, I just just turned up. I just turned up on you, and that's what happened. But it took 15 years to learn how to be able to do that. It wasn't just like I literally just waited 15 years. I could do it at the beginning. No. Man. So anyway, with the trade, I crashed the trades, right? So I had more money on the account, and I realized what I did immediately. Like that's what I'm saying. I've turned $10 into $100 every day for the last 4 years, damn near every day, a strong percentage of the week. I might have my off weeks, but I'm just like, yo, like I tested like that. Like, yo, I was gonna say earlier, like my first week trading Ripple or anything, it was Ripple though. A cryptocurrency was my first asset I ever traded, but on JAFX broker, they told you what your percentage was, your winning percentage. I did 100% every day for 7 days. First 7 days, 100% every day, 700% week. First week trading, 700%. I was like, yo, I'm gonna be the goat at this shit. Whoa. I was a tape reader. My first hour of trading, what I did was I pulled up the chart on the computer and stared at it for an hour. Literally just said I'm gonna stare at it for an hour, and I basically just went up and down on Ripple 100 points, 10 pips at a time. It's going up, go up 10 pips. Basically, tape reading, bro. Straight like there's no way to train that. That's just innate ability of like, oh shit, it's buying. Buy it. Oh, it's stalling. Oh, boom, back and forth, back and forth. Next thing you know, in an hour, I made $15. I was like, wow, I just made $15 in an hour. Then I started trading Ripple. I made $50 my first hour. You know what I'm saying? So by the time it went to 64 cents and was about to drop, I had 10 trades in worth $200 each. Sitting on $2,000 in equity, and I watched it all just go away.